Welcome to Goodness Living, another day at Toyane. So we are still here. We came here to do some other few things. One of the other things, we want to maintain our land because it's been raining and it's overgrown. And then also we want to fix our land and try to level it up, close some other gaps there. As you can see, we've got the TLB today. So today we're going to just be busy with different activities. So let me take you along so that you can see what we'll be doing. So let me just explain what is it that we are going to be doing here. Luckily today, as much as it is sunny, it is not windy, which is quite nice. But obviously the TLB is making some noise. So I'll tell you what is it that the TLB is actually doing, and then the other things that we are going to be doing. So we are also going to be cutting grass. Then I'll also show you what's happening in our garden, whether things are growing as they should, and also the work that we did last week. So I'm just giving you an update of what's happening at this land. So let me just show you. You see here, we had an excavation because we had old houses that were here, but because we don't like that excavation, we want to almost bring this space to its original natural state. So we want to cover this up because we don't want to have so many spaces that are open that look like they're excavated as if we are going to be building. So we don't want to have that there. So we're gonna like push this using the TLB, push the soil and push it back so that at least we try to create a space that almost looks like that when the grass has actually grown on this land. But once we've done that, then we are going to be planting. On the other side, that's where we're going to be building our cottage. And then on the other side, that's where we're going to be building our main house. And then here, as you can see, we have a storage house and also another room here that's going to be used by people that are going to be looking after the place. So that's basically what's happening here. And then currently we still have a garden here. So today the TLB is helping us just to move the soil up there because we couldn't do that manually. So I'm hoping that it's going to give us the picture that we actually want to see. So we are going to be trying to move as much as we can move. And then here, then we are going to be creating sort of like a driveway leading to our main stand on the other side. So currently, because of this heap and also that grass is overgrown, then we cannot see on the other side. On the other side, we've got a stand. So let me just walk so as I can show you what we have. So if you pass this heap here, then naturally this section would lead to the main stand. But everything is so overgrown here, so it's even difficult to see what's happening. But this is basically where we are going to be building our main house. It's going to be here. So because of this heap and everything else, then we couldn't see what's happening there. So hence that's why we want to close up that stand. And that stand that was actually created not because we wanted it. So that's what we are doing today. But I also want to show you how it looks. Oh my goodness, I actually forgot. I thought today would be a day where we'll come back with something to treat our plants, because definitely there are things that are eating our plants. So I definitely thought that we were going to come with something, but now I forgot. And the thing is here, either it's extremely hot, or it's actually raining. So that's what has been happening here. It would be extremely hot or it would be raining. So as you can, like I will show you now what I'm talking about. So which is something that I'm actually worried that probably we're not even gonna see any vegetables and fruits here. Okay, maybe vegetables, because fruits is still gonna take a very long time for the fruits to yield any fruits, for our fruit plants to yield any fruits. But I'm talking about the vegetables, because obviously with the vegetables, its vegetable process takes longer, it takes shorter, it's quicker for you to be able to get the yield. But from what I see, we are approaching winter, and also it either gets hot or it gets too rainy. So that's basically what we are having here. And also now we've been having an infestation because there is something that is eating our grass, eating our veggies. Let me show you. If you look closely, then you can actually see here that these leaves of this is bean plant. These leaves, they've got holes because there is something that's eating them. Look at this. So look at this. So I thought I was going to get something, whatever it is that's eating on these, and then we were going to try and treat. But what I wanted to do it organically, without having to use like pesticides or insecticides. But now I forgot. So, but I'm not sure whether we are going to be getting any beans from this, because the way it looks now, and also we are approaching winter. We basically started late with planting, so we're taking a chance. So that's what's happening. And I already see, because sometimes it will be extremely hot. You see, this, it was hot, it was too hot. That's why now you see they are yellow in color. So some are already yellow in color because it was extremely hot. So that in itself is concerning. To just give an indication that we may not see any yields from these plants that we've just planted now. See what's happening. And some actually literally died. As you can see, this is dead, this is dead, because it's been extremely hot. So what I'm saying is either it will be hot or it will be raining. So these past few days, as you can see, there's mud, it was raining. But that's basically what's been happening here. So we'll see, but it's okay if we don't get successful this time around. We are ready for the next planting season, because now we already have space. Before we didn't have space, so but now we have space. You see, these are our pumpkins. It's quite nice, they're coming out all right. So yeah, for whatever reason, the pumpkins, there is nothing that's eating the pumpkins. Maybe they are not as nice as the other plants, but they were eating when they were still a bit new. But now, because they're growing, maybe this is too hard. Maybe this is too hard for the insects, so, or locusts, because I don't know what's eating them. So that's that. And you can still see our sweet potatoes are growing so strong, and they are just quite big. So that's that. The mill is growing slowly. So yeah, things are actually growing, but I am not confident that we're gonna get any yields because we are late with the planting. As you can see, most people, they are already harvesting. See that family? They've got big millies, which already is harvested. So which means we are way late with what we are currently doing. So, but anyway. So yes, today it's hot. We actually thought that it was not going to be hot because it's been flooding these past few days. So yeah, now I see what's eating our veggies. Like, let me show you what's eating our veggies. Let me show you. See, there's this. There, this is what is eating our veggies. The locusts. They're locusts. So we just need to, yeah, make a plan, because that's not good for us. Excuse. Oh guys, if you have seen one of my videos, I was talking about the imbuya. So here we've got a lot of imbuya. So now, because of this excavation or what we are doing with the TNT, then all of that's gonna be destroyed. But here on this part of our stand, we have more imbuyas. So, but I'm not sure whether the imbuya would still survive in winter. I would want to make sure that whatever that we have here at our stand moves to this side. So that's what's going to happen. There is some 2 imbuya plants that I removed just to try and see whether it would survive. Somewhere there, right over there. So anyway, so it's like this grass is so tall, so we also actually brought the machine as well to cut grass. And there we need to sort it out before it grows too big, because when we came in here we had those trees or those shrubs and then they were too big, and then we had to use the machine to cut them. So to allow them to even grow bigger, then it's going to be problematic. So we need to sort that one out as well soon enough. But I think once we are done with this, then we can gradually go to the other parts of this land, because still, as much as we're doing small things, we still need to maintain it. So that's basically what we need to be doing here. Oh wow, that's a big log. It's a big log.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be.
Good, yeah?
As if before enza leyo kumele enze le hump ngoba akayiboni le hump le.
He never walked the place.
Yeah. Because uzofuna ukulevela nje samela adilize lo.
Show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more, but still you're here and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You know.
Guys, this is the status of our toilet. It almost feels like deja vu because it gets dry and then it gets wet. It gets dry and it gets wet. It makes you think that will we ever finish this? Will we ever finish this? Because the water comes from the top there and then it just, I think we had a lot of water this time around. So maybe you might as well as just fix that one already. And then maybe this comes second because honestly, looks like we're gonna struggle with toilet with this much water. Otherwise, it is as if like we must wait for winter. So this is our toilet hole, guys. This is what's happening. Yes, we are here. So this almost feels like a small umbrella. So I'm so grateful that mom bought this for me because I had small heads, even though eventually they were also helpful, but this is much more helpful. It almost feels like I've got a, what do you call it? I've got a small umbrella on my head. That's how almost it feels like. So yes, let me just see what the other guys are doing there, where they're cutting grass, because we're also cutting grass today. Yeah, more work. So who said maintaining or keeping a homestead is an easy job? It's not. It is not. A lot of work. So when I come from the side, I want to see what the gentleman is doing, whether it's turning to be what we were expecting for it to be. Yep. Is it heavy? Yeah, like yeah, you were cutting too tall, Golan. It needs to be a bit down. But so long as you guys work safely, because we can't afford to have someone get injured. Careful also.
Yeah.
Also cutting our grass today. Oh, see here the wheel for the TLB. So we need to fix this. Need more sand or soil here, and then more soil was taken here by the rain, so we need that. Oh, our marigold plants, they are actually growing. And then the aloe vera, got 2 aloe veras that we've planted here. This one, and then beautiful butterflies following these nice plants. So it's been raining heavily, as you can see, puddles of water, and gets slippery as well. So yes, that's basically what's been happening. So the water was supposed to have passed this way. This furrow that was done by Spiwe, but the water decided to go this way. So I think it was a lot of water, so it just escaped. So that furrow was too small. Yeah. So if you get a place that needs to be worked on, it becomes a problem because you spend more time trying to prepare the site layout and all of that. But if you get a flat land, then you save money. So I think as a lesson for me, if we have to look for a place next time, one should insist that the place is a leveled land, especially with us. When you build without having enough resources, then you would want a place to be leveled, because you can take a slopy land and then build, but you would need a lot of civil work to make the place look like the way you would want it to be. So that's one thing that I've noticed. So but for this purpose here, also at the villages, you don't want to be putting much more money on civils. So you wanna try and work with the land, whereas you could put a lot of reinforcement structures and things like those to just make sure that you are able to build your place the way you want to build it, but at the same time you also want to make sure that everything looks aesthetic. So for me, I'm one of those that like a place to be aesthetic. It doesn't matter whether it's at the villages or not. So like my motto says, let's make everything look nice, irrespective wherever it is, whether it's at the villages or whether it's in the suburbs. So obviously I think there will be limits in terms of how good we can make the place to be, you know. So like now, even the guy that is using the TLB couldn't understand as to what are we trying to do. Most people, when they do excavations, they want to make it flat. With us, we are actually changing the way it was there, because we don't want to have a lot of excavated pieces of land. So we wanted to make it almost look like the way it was before before the people that built before built their houses. So we just want to return it to almost its original slopiness. But obviously maybe it's not going to be as perfect as we would want it to be, but we're trying. So that at least it looks a bit nicer. Just to know that there are places that are excavated for building, and then there are places that are left sloped as they're supposed to be or as they were before, so that it looks nice and uniform. So that's basically what we are trying to do here. But in the meantime, we're also trying to clean up a bit, because it's a bit dirty, because everything is overgrown and all of that. So that's what we're trying to do as well, simultaneously. You can see everything is overgrown. All of that needs to go. So yeah, so it needs to go. So but because the land is a bit bigger, so we can't do everything at once. So we have to do these things like in steps or in portions. So that's basically what we'll be doing. But like unfortunately, some of these things you spend money. So like to excavate this land to make it the way we want it to be, we've spent already a lot of money. But we'll rather have it nice than not to be nice the way we would want it to be. But as I've said, it can't always get perfect, because we work with people, and also you work with time, and also you work with money. So just to tell you, to have a TLB for an hour, it's 900 rand. So like today we are going to be using the TLB for like 4 hours. Then that's like 900 rand times 4. You can imagine. And we have had them for more hours when we've been excavating other things here. Like when we excavated our main plot where we're gonna build our main house. And then also when we excavated where we're going to build the cottage, when we excavated where we're going to build the toilet. So we've actually been using them. So and all of that cumulatively, then it ends up adding a lot of money. But yeah, I'm not really complaining, because we want the place to be as perfect as it can be. So that's basically what we are hoping for. So what are you doing? Say hello.
Hello to everyone. How are you? As you see today I'm doing something amazing. Yeah, I'm cutting grass, and it's my first time using the machine. Yeah?
The brush cutter.
Cutter.
It's called the brush cutter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
Yes.
As you see, I maybe know how to put this. What to call it? They say what's the name of this?
I don't know, like just like whatever, a string or whatever.
Yeah, it's trimming things.
Yes, to trim.
Okay, right. Yeah, as you see, I'm preparing it, so I wanna fix it nicely so that I can continue with my job here. As you see, I know how to fix it now. Just
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so just like this.
Okay, that's amazing. Yes, yeah. No, let's leave you continue with your work. I can see you doing an amazing job here. Yes, but remember, you are also learning a new skill.
Yeah.
You see, you didn't know about this, now you know.
Exactly, that's true.
Yes, yeah.
I'm glad to know those things.
Yes, that's true. Okay, sure. Okay. Guys, it looks like it just wants to rain. Look at this. Look at the clouds. And I was hoping that it would not rain whilst we're still busy. So I command rain to stop until we are done. Am I really paranoid to think that it can just listen to me to stop until we are done? Because the weather forecast had indicated that it could rain, but we were hoping that it would not rain now. But the way the clouds are forming, then because it's going to disturb what we are actually doing if it rains. So I'm hoping it's just not going to rain until at least we are done. It's just hold a bit because the TLB won't be able to work if it rains. So that's one thing that I'm realizing. So I'm just hoping that it's going to hold up a bit. But looking at the clouds, let me show you. Look at how the clouds, dark clouds have actually formed, and also it's a bit darker now. So yeah, so we see now. And if that happens, then it's gonna disturb the trend here. So what we're trying to do here, we definitely get disturbed. So I'm just hoping that we're going to finish up what we intend to do. Guys, look how beautiful it is. The weather seems to have helped up a bit. Thankful for that. Then it looks like we are going to be able to finish because it has held up a bit, which is quite nice. Which is really nice. So whatever that we're trying to do here, we're almost done. It's gonna look so beautiful. Yes. Having this because I want to close some gaps wherever that has left gaps. I wish I had a hole because I don't know where we're doing a good job. So guys, it's no longer hot, that's why I'm no longer wearing my big hat. So I want to do some few things around here. See where we were fixing the land. There are some areas where it needs a hoe. The gentleman couldn't finish and making it even and look nice, and also the mere fact that it was a bit muddy and wet, so the other areas are not really done perfectly so, but I guess maybe over time it's gonna be okay. So but I'm glad that we have finally done this, because I've been wanting to do it for a while, so that at least now we can have a place that almost looked like one big plot, because it looked like we almost had like two plots. Meanwhile, we want to have, like, the way when you look at our land, we want to look at it like from that side, and then you see it's just almost like one and the same thing. Obviously now there are widths. Right now there are widths, so some of the other things we cannot really see. So then that's that. So I'm just getting a hoe from the gentlemen who are cutting grass for us. It's Olani and Spiwe. You would notice that I've been working with them, or we've been working with them for these other projects, besides when we had a contractor that did this for us, the fence for us. But for jobs that we supervise ourselves, we mostly work with them. Yeah, benze kahle. Yeah, benze kahle. Yeah.
A hard-working African woman.
So guys, I'm fetching more imbuya today. So, but we don't have a space for imbuya anymore because where a lot of it was, we have excavated. See that side, see that side there, we excavated, we're chilling up, level up our space. So now the imbuya is gone. So only this space, which is where our main house will be. So it's where imbuya is left. But because it looks like, because it's a veggie that grows naturally, so it will come back. I'm not sure whether in winter or in summer, but I think through cross-pollination, then you'll get it. So I just want to get few that are left here on this piece. And yes, whilst the guys are still working, but my portion, which was preparing that piece of land, is done. So yes guys, look guys how beautiful it is now. How beautiful it is. See that did that. Now the batata. So yes, this is how things are looking. That is how things are looking, guys. That is how things are looking. definitely everything looks beautiful now. So bit by bit, we just have to be patient. Bit by bit, things are changing. So it's gonna look even much more beautiful once people are staying in here. It is a wrap. We are done we are done now. It's in the afternoon, so whatever that we came to do today, we are absolutely done. So our place is changing a bit by bit, one step at a time.